Can I get a roar? Dressed up like a T-Rex with that perfect strut. All the people in the chat's just going nuts. You need a roar. Can I get a roar? If you're not feeling well, it's a nice surprise to get her off a beer dough and Emery's life with those tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a roar? Roar. You can get a roar. Roar. The object of the day to put a smile on your face. All the fans know how much he appreciates. Roar. You can get a roar. Roar. If you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like that, you get a roar. Can I get a roar? You can get a roar. Roar. With those tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a roar? You can get a roar. If you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like that, you get a roar. Can I get a roar? You can get a roar. Roar.
Good evening, beardos, weirdos, balls, and ghouls. How are we all doing? Go smash that like I did something to your nana. New studio, still beardo's fault. True. True it is. Roger's awake. Let's go, Roger. Must have been a chore getting this done in this heat. It's been abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. But we're nearly there. There's still a pile of stuff down there I got to sort. There's stuff hidden behind that desk there I've got to sort, but we're nearly there. Good evening, everybody. I've also got a big blank sort of slate there that I need to do. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we've got that camera, and then we got that one. The one that follows me, so you can see the studio. Hey, King in Yellow, thank you for the 29 months. Scarborough Gatekeeper, thank you for the 25 months. Dan Quinney, thank you for the 12 months. Scottish Pride did something as well, didn't he? Yes, he did. Scottish Pride, thank you for the 199. Appreciate you guys. Studio's looking good. Appreciate it. Nick Derrick, thank you for the 23 months. Crazy Ken, hello. Love your lighting in the background. I mean, those lights were on the ceiling, but they were kind of pointless up there because you could only just see the glow. So they go around the bottom of the floor and up that wall. There's a lot of wire work over there, but I've got something for that. Scared Little Raven, thank you for the 5 months. Because they colour changing lights, when I do like horror streams and stuff, I can just change the aesthetic everywhere. Good evening, Paranormal Monkey. How long until you go away? Dean Bailey, thank you for the 36 months. I'm not asking how long you go away to take the piss. Genuinely wondering how long till you go away, because, you know, what are we going to do on a Monday? How are your investigations in the heat? Disgusting. Dean, thank you for the 36 months. Disgusting. Last night was pretty brutal, and we were outdoors, but 30 East Drive, the house is always hot, but I've never experienced it that hot. Sue Fleming, thank you for the 17 months. Appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Laura Lee, hello. Lester, hello. Appreciate it. Your studio looks bigger this way. I've got more sort of empty space there and around that side of the desk. I've got a lot less stuff in here. I've got 3 plastic containers there full of stuff. There's 4 out there and I have been brutal with the Funko Pop collection. Daniel Gore, thank you for the 23 months. I've probably halved my Funko Pop collection. I got a fucking massive box full. I'm going to take to some like Funko Pop sellers in Cardiff and just decluttering a little bit. Have you seen the James Franco Alien? Only through Dandalf's video, but I've kind of seen it. It was shit, wasn't it? That guy's lost it. It's very sweaty because my air conditioner, while it's there, isn't plugged in because I'm going to wait for the hose at the moment. But yeah, 30, leaving in 10 days. What are we going to do? Where's the whiteboard? It's still out there somewhere. Literally, even before this stream went live tonight, I've still been out here doing stuff in the studio. Apart from the 2 investigations, that's all I've done. Because, cable management was always a massive problem with me. Now, while the back of this desk is a bit, nothing like it was, a bit meh, but all under there is clear. All under that desk is clear. I've cable managed properly. When you're going to spoil Mrs. Geek, I always spoil her with my presence. Good evening, folk and fable. Martin, I didn't get out and about in Pontefract. I wanted to, but it was like, we got up, we had about 3 hours sleep, and I woke up and it was just like sticky and hot and miserable, and it was like, I got a 4.5 hour drive home, but I wanted to go and put the drone up down in the Abbey, but it was just it was a miserable experience packing our gear up in that heat. Megan, thank you for the 36 months. I will sort out the strip lights. What's the matter with them? I think I've done well. I built all the cabinets myself. I moved the cabinets myself, mostly. My daughter helped with a couple. Mrs. Geek helped with a couple. I painted it mostly myself. Mrs. Geek did help with the paint. She had to do the door because I fucked the door up. 3 bloody years and it wouldn't let me write a message. Maybe it's because it was all capitals. Good evening, Leslie. Wayne's World, hello. Justin, will you be eating chocolate-covered bugs in India? They're not straight. Unlucky. My room. I can finally sit on a live stream. It's my birthday. Can I get a rara, please? Of course you can. Happy birthday to you. I've kind of half read that. I read the message, but I didn't see... Oh, it was Tattooed Loz. Happy birthday, Tattooed Loz, guys. Do your birthday thing. Andrew Hills, thank you for the 18 months. Granny Dumpling, thank you for the 14 months. Rawr. Rawr.
Piss off, ghost!
Oh, I fixed the door yet. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little piece of cardboard wedged under it because I still don't have a handle. Because the handle actually got ripped through the door. Football's coming home. Shut up with the football. It was at 30 East Drive, and it's like, what do you guys want me to do? England have scored. The Batman mat is outside the door. Any bugs I'll eat are the ones that accidentally fall on my food. Ew. Hey all, that said, I'm sorry I'm slow today. I'm slow every day. Don't worry about it. Call him happy birthday, Sue Loz. Thank you, chat. You made it all special. Wait, he doesn't see the stickers. What stickers? Where's the stickers? Oh, Girly Twirly has done... What the hell is that? Is that an ice cream or some shit? What is that? I thought they were emotes. Sent England for 90 jewels. What's jewels? What is this stuff? I'm so sorry if I'm missing something. What are they? What are them? I do apologise. Oh, it's a bit moist in here. Moist. Vito, have you debunked the ghost fart? I haven't even listened to it yet. Studio looks smart. Can we get a tour at some point? Haley, Cherry Fizz, thank you for the $4.99. I'm going to do a proper one. It's just I've got a load of stuff down there to solve. That corner there, there's wiring that I'm going to hide. And there's a few bits back there. But once all that's done, I'm going to do a proper video tour of the studio. Studio's looking good. Appreciate it, Womble. I mean, it feels better. There's even plants in here. They're fake, but there's plants in here. Is it this camera I need? No. This one. I don't know if it'll track me around here. Look! Plants! That's you lot. But we got that big blank space there, and there's the image that Coombsy made with like 1 million images of me, making up a bigger image of me. We're going to put that up there, but it's going to be framed instead of blue tacked. There's a few other paintings and stuff there going to be put up on that area there. Initially, I was going to put up that big sign that I made in work. The last time it didn't go so well. Colin Thomas, how are you doing? Long time no see. Sitting with the fan. Oh, they got my fan in the living room. I should have brought her out here and been selfish. But, you know, when the daughter says I'm hot, can I have your fan? Cassidy May, how you doing? I have work to do on the frames tomorrow. Yeah, so the frames, Mrs. Geek has done gold leaf stuff in the dining room, and it looks really smart. So we're going to have some gold leaf frames there. I've also got a few smaller ones that I'm going to put up above the door. But like with the PO box, all of the prints and the 3D printed prints and stuff that people are sending, I'm not putting them back up on the walls because you should have seen the damage I did to the walls when I ripped it all off. So they're all in a box just outside of that door until I find something to do with them. But what I can do now, like if I start to get bored, instead of pulling the room apart, I can just change things on shelves. Karen, thank you for the gift. I just saw something flash up then. It was like a little star. I seen something. Cassidy, your drawing is on the shelf for the Walking Dead figures back there because that's going above the door. I'm keeping it. It's my birthday tomorrow. Can I get a wee? Absolutely, you can, Scarborough Gatekeeper. Guys, wish Scarborough a wee birthday. Chaos Theory, thank you for the 6 chilies. The chili video is just about ready. I've got 3 investigation videos I'm working on now. And what else have I got? I've also got another Temu haul because Temu were like, you've done some videos on your second channel. Have some free stuff. Jimmy with the 23 months. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate you, Jimmy. Veda, hope you're well. Have you ever dabbled in the occult? Spange, thank you for the party hat. What are they? They're cool. Do you pay for them? Is there a real evidence mat on? No, it says Beardo gets scared. No, it doesn't. Have I ever experienced anything supernatural throughout my life? Yes, I believe I have. And have I ever dabbled with Ouija boards? Yes. Bits of witchcraft when I was much, much younger, because I kind of got into that. Happy birthday to all whose birthdays it is. That's easier. Send a party hat. Somebody asked for something. Oh, it's a Possum Pete. There you go. No, nothing in here is dust proof. Nothing. And yeah, everyone was like, have you dusted? I didn't need to dust because they're all new shelves. Everything's new. Beardo's a witchy witch. I wouldn't say it was a witchy witch. I just dabbled with it when I was younger because, like most people my age, I saw The Craft and was like, that's cool as shit. I want to go. Andrew Hills, thank you for the £2. Troll Tax, Evil Dead Burn was really good. Oh man, that was out like 4 days ago and I haven't seen it. I've got to watch it. I've rewatched all the Evil Dead films the last couple of weeks. Beardo does not get scared, he just farts. True. Beardo Partner thought this was a channel about getting scared. He didn't realise it's your channel name. Fair enough. I mean, the whole Beardo Gets Scared thing came from horror gaming on Twitch, because this is what this channel was initially going to be. I was going to try and be a full-time Phasmophobia creator, and I got bored. Sandra BBHUK, thank you for the £5. Studio Lux. Now can we talk about Nanny and Fingers, please? Thank you, Sandra BPHUK, for the £5. Moving along swiftly. Quirky Bird, thank you for the £2. Enjoyed Evil Dead Burn. Oh, I gotta go see it. Tom Gibson, thank you for the 25 months. So basically, when I go back for 30 East Drive, I thought that Sean was messaging me. And he was like, have you found the bangs in the footage yet? And I went, I haven't even taken the memory cards out of my cameras. My cameras have only just come out of the car. So, no, I haven't. I said, between no air conditioning, driving home in 30-degree heat, getting back to Wales to 33-degree heat, and sleeping overnight in 30 East Drive where it didn't drop below 25 degrees, it smells like I fingered a granny. And then Sandra messaged me back like, this isn't Sean, by the way. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, dear. No board tonight? No, it's still out there, I'm afraid. Because it's not staying in here full time if I can help it. It'll be just wheeled in for the lives. Did the Bristol Paranormal guys not gas the ghosts out? I don't think so. Leslie, thank you for the... Is that a laughing sun? You know what it's like with the boys? You send the boys messages that you wouldn't send to others. I didn't realise it was Sandra. I should have known because she spelt everything right. I should have known. But yeah, there we go. There was my mistake there. Sent a gold coin for 10 jewels. Is this like Twitch bits? Thank you for the 200 jewels. It sends 2 different. Glad you moved to debunking. I really enjoy your content. Hey, thank you, Karen. It was kind of a natural progression, I guess. That's why it works, because I was initially just a reaction channel and I started seeing things. Do these gifts on YouTube help you guys any? I'm sure they do. I think if they like Twitch bits. Elvis Stooges, thank you for the 10 jewels. If they like Twitch bits, then yes, they do. Poor Sandra, traumatized about Nan's fingers. Oh, but so Ryan has obviously had major back surgery. Tom Gibson, thank you for the chili peppers. How long? Chili peppers. Obviously Sean's had major back surgery and he was like, oh, have you seen my scar? Ryan. And he lifted up his t-shirt. It's about that big, but it's really deep and obviously new scar tissue is brown. I was like, did you forget to wipe properly or did you wipe too far? Guy has massive surgery and I give him shit. Like Twitch bits without the annoying noises. I'm sure I can make noises out of them, but there should still be a troll tax thing pops up when people do anything, but it just doesn't work. Did you find your capybara? A who? A who? He's on antibiotics. Oh, is he ill again? Ah. Love the rope light, especially since they're one of my favourite colours. Yeah, the thing is with the rope light, I can change it to whatever I want. It was kind of pointless before on the ceiling because you couldn't see it unless I was stood up. Mike Patton or Anthony Kiedis. Mike Patton on account. If you've ever read Anthony Kiedis' autobiography, there's a reason that I don't like him and I stopped listening to the Chili Peppers. Yeah. His book was dark. CRL with the 2 jewels. Thank you, CRL. Do you know what quokkas and capybaras are now? No. Have we had a conversation I've forgotten about already? I swear it's the kicks to the head. I swear. Typos on this phone are bloody ridiculous. CRL, thank you for the 67. 6-7 for 6-7 jewels. I still don't know what it's about, but kids find it funny. Yeah, it's in a box outside the door. He will be swapping out gifts to display. Who's asking about what? Do you think we're leaving a camera on the stairs like last time? There were Bobloff cameras locked. We moved the pram away from the stairs because it was ridiculous. We went in there, and if you didn't see it, see that's the edge of the stair. The pram wheels were sat like that. People are pushing it right on the edge just so it'll drop over time, and it will just drop. But the pram that was there with the busted bearings in the wheels that barely rolled, that's gone, and this thing, you spin the wheel and it just keeps spinning. It's bollocks. Don't do it. I'm in the progress redoing my studio corner. I'll send you a pic when it's done. Let's go, Womble. Guess you forgot about the giant guinea pigs. Oh! I remember now. They're fucking cool. Hello to you in West Yorkshire, Andy CPD. How you doing? Dean Bailey, thank you for the GGs for the 20 jewels. We'll have to get used to that, won't we? Have to get used to that. Fahab, good evening, you beautiful bastard. New studio layout looks great already. I mean, for you guys, it won't change much other than there'll be, I mean, you can just see there, this stuff poking up. There's a couple of boxes there. But that camera, where is it? That camera there is going further over there, so I can just switch between the two PCs. Instead of, so like when I do the gaming streams, I run it off two PCs. So instead of running back there to turn the stream on and off, I just got to turn. It's great. Absolutely great. That's still tracking? It is. Look at my room. Yeah, but any of the gifts that people have sent in, like obviously the Backstreet Boys figures are still there in front of all the retro games. There's the shelf above it, that's all gifts. There's a shelf down there full of gifts like the Funko Sodas, the Barbasol can, some of the 3D printed stuff. There's a shelf down there, the Aussies there. But with the gifted stuff, what I can do is I can just swap some shelves out here and there and then display somebody else's stuff. That was kind of the idea of it. I think there's other gifted stuff in there somewhere. Oh no, the bottom two shelves are full of comic books. But bottom two? Yeah, it is only two. There's a box of comics down there. There's a box of comics down there. It looks so new. I mean, it looks new, but I mean, it is pretty much new. The only thing that I haven't changed is the floor. I mean, that rug is normally under my chair, but I forgot to put it back. I'll try and get someone to send you the Paramede photos soon. People keep letting me down, so sorry, Beardo. I'm sure there's a way I could help you with that. Beardo's got Star Wars, all you need now. Oh, I've got Star Wars shelf up there. Full of Star Wars stuff up there. Bucky, we haven't had the new windows yet because they've got to get custom made for the size. But the way I've set these desks out, I've only got to pull this back because all of my cables will travel with the desk. I've been very, very careful with how I've done my cable management. So there's Walking Dead figures there that you've probably never seen. I got Lucille up there, and then the bigger figures up there. The Funko Pops on the side. If I stand up on this camera. There you go. That's all Walking Dead up there as well. You love Star Wars? Yeah, I got most of my Star Wars stuff there. My lightsaber's there. I love my lightsaber. Vito actually did cable management. I did. No, the ceiling is completely blank, and it's staying completely blank because there was bits up there, and there was stuff back there, and I had to refill the ceiling. The stuff that was pinned took chunks out of the ceiling, but there was stuff that I used 2M tape on, and there was literally holes in my ceiling like that. So I've had to fill all of those holes and then sand them down. So that's why there's not so much stuff stuck on the wall. I mean, I had a flag sent to me. No, that one. I had a flag sent to me a while ago that I took camping, but now it lives there. So when I use the second setup, the camera will be looking, and I've got that Beardo backdrop. Star Wars thought it was an evil teddy. What? It's been a rare and eventful day. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fab loved The Walking Dead. Yeah, I stuck with it to the end as well. I hear the sheep came and took... Yeah, sheep stole my Beardo mat. Andy nearly bought a vintage AT in town about 3 or 4 weeks ago. It wasn't cheap. And Mrs. Geek was like, you can have it if you want it. Do you want me to buy it for you? I was like, whoa. But there's no room on my shelf. I was like, nope, we haven't got any room. Hey, Vicky Hemming, how are you doing? I hope you're well. You could open your own Forbidden Planet. I mean, you want to see the stuff I'm taking to Forbidden Planet or somewhere like that. Wanted an Egan? Of course you can.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
That's right. Not a shed, Michael. Not a shed. Howdy, old Beardo. As a comfy man cave, love the content. Hey, appreciate it. Whitechapel Ghost video. Appreciate it. Walking Dead City season coming out soon. Anything with Negan in. Love it. I'll send you probably something tomorrow or something on Facebook. Could you probably like that? Depends if I like it. Where is Possum Pete? Possum Pete is on the chair hiding with all this other stuff like the teleprompter, Mrs. Geek's stream dog, my tablet. I was literally hiding stuff for the stream because we didn't quite get it fit. And I've realised I've just left the charging cable for my Osmo Pocket 3 right there. I was looking for that. Can you get it, Mary? Yes, you can.
You alright? Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
My daughter says hi. She says your face looks very pretty. Thank you. Can Jessica have a Possum Pete? Anything, Jessica. You can have anything you like. Do I like Viking stuff? Yes, I've got Viking drinking horns. I've got Viking ring on now. I changed my rings out. I've got 3 or 4 different Viking rings. I've got loads of Molyneux bottle openers, and yeah, I love Viking stuff. Mike streams from a shed. Tattooed Laws, thank you for your £2. Thank you, chat. You're all amazing. See, the other thing with the whiteboard is I was like, it's going to block half of my fucking setup. Oh, there's a shelf up there full of the stuff you guys sent in as well. There's the 3D printed headphone skull with a beard. There's the Funko Pops the mods had made for us. Can't see it off camera. There's stuff dotted about. My award is up there. My award. Holy fuck, the studio looks really good. I appreciate it, thank you. Sat in the conservatory and I melted. Why are you sat in the conservatory? It's like an oven in there. Beardo, what's happened to your guitars? They've gone in the back room with the drum kit and all the other guitars because they were just collecting dust. So they've gone away. I've basically got rid of anything that's not this content or my collection related. I don't play guitar anymore. I'll never sell it, but me and Mrs. Geek picked up the guitars 2 weeks ago and we were embarrassed by how much we'd forgot. You actually look like a Viking. See, this... I used to get this, and then I had people telling me that Beardo thinks he's a Viking. I was like, I didn't. I get fucking seasick, you header. Hey, Vicky, don't type all them names. I didn't even read them this week. There's noise. There's noise. Oh. Apparently, I set an alarm for 7:30 tonight. That was meant to have been for last night to remind me to go investigating with Dean. If you don't know my history, I shot her to bed the other night. My missus had hung a bath towel over the door. New boxes. Jesus! Do I know the Techno Viking meme? I do not. Tattooed your forehead. Jesus. I couldn't work out what that was then. It's because my phone has fallen over there. Shot her to bed. Tell me why you're just rusty. Mickey did it. I'll repeat. Mickey did it. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Somebody has just come in. I found you from a photo Amy's Crypt posted, and I heard Adelaide Haunted Horizon talk about you, very complimentary. And the first thing they see is me gyrating around in a fucking Backstreet Boys apron. I do apologise, but thank you very much for the kind words. Drums are the neighbours' best friends. My neighbours are my in-laws, and they actively encouraged those sung to play the drums. Oh, I did not love E17. E17 sucked. The studio's very blue now. Is that your new boy band? I can change the colours whenever I want. Great, now that song will be stuck in my head. You're welcome. So I could do pretty much... we could do red and green. Oh, you can't see half of them because it's going over there. There's no fucking green in that. How's that one? Right, this is not the light to fuck about with, is it? Look, I've ruined my studio now. Oh, what have you made me do? That's better. Cyberpunk lighting. Ooh, what's that? Ooh. That's pretty cool. That don't look like Cyberpunk, does it? It's a bit slow. What's this one? So I don't like it when it's got the big gaps in it. Ooh. Right, back to how we were. But there we go. I can change the lights to do whatever I want. And I can change the big ceiling light up there. Beardo, can I get a RAR? Finally got a replacement. Taking over a year for warranty with George Foreman air fryer. I didn't know he still made air fry. I didn't know he made air fryers. I know he did the grill, the lean green grilling machine. I remember that. What did he ask for? Was it a RAR? Or an Egan? I love the way you don't bullshit an investigation because so sick of Ghost Adventures and Most Haunted fakery. Appreciate that, Iceman. I mean, there was plenty of things happened at East Drive we could have claimed to be ghosts, but we didn't. That random strip light needs sorting. It does not. I can't remember what you asked for. Ah, RAR. Sorry. Yes, you can. RAR. RAR. There's probably a way you could do some sort of fire. It'll only be fire color effect because they're not overly bright. This is Geek, your official title, Queen of Hearts. Alex on Wheels. There's a blast from the past. Are you well? I've just seen your name there just disappear off my screen. Peter, did you know you were watched when you went to the loo at 30 East Drive? I did not. Was it Ryan? Been up and down. My illness has been naughty and acted up. But drilling machine, Beardo. You mean grilling? Oh. Yeah, the only thing we can do, mate, was lie on upstairs. They were chatting a lot. Huh? Oh, yeah, they had their own stream going downstairs. That's where they were talking. I mean, at the end of the day, I know a lot of people were like, oh, why are you all live at the same time? Why are you doing it? Bristol paid for that and invited me along. It was their fucking show. How did you get in that dino suit? It's got a big zip on the back of it. It's massive. It's glistening. I'm roasting. I'm melting in you. So I thought I bought got sent a banana inflatable suit, and it's not. It's like felt or something. It's not an inflatable one. I don't know the fuck that's gonna look. But I'll be doing the Temu video this week as well. Come up on the stairs, catch you in the mirror when you went to the loo. Sean was horrified. So you're gonna see is my ass. A drilling machine is something you can get demonetized. I'm so sorry. My daughter made me food. And she's very, very good at cooking. She takes after her mum. And I was like, that smells banging. What's that? I've never had that smell before. And as I put a forkful in my mouth, she's like, oh, it's pesto. I was like, fuck, I don't like pesto. So I put the forkful in and I chewed it and I went, And she went, you don't like it, do you? And I went, no, it's fucking horrible. I can't stand pesto. It's not the way you've cooked it. It's just I don't like pesto. Hope they had enough toilet paper. They didn't. They didn't. Poor Phil. Poor Phil had to go to the Home Bargains for toilet paper. Extension leads because we did... extension lead because we didn't have one, and he came back with 3. And a couple of batteries for the data loggers. He came back with a fucking box of batteries like that. I definitely trump more than you all do. I've never heard you trump, Lauralee. Pesto is a mistake. I just don't like it. Miss Geek was like, oh, it's just nuts. I was like, it tastes how stingy nettles smell. I don't know if that makes sense. Hi, Beardo. Singing hi from the USA, New York. Your room is awesome. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you. You love pesto? If you like pesto, I bet it was banging, but I don't. So chatting with Souls 30, should I see if ignoring whatever's there could make something? Yeah, I think they're on about when we were live streaming at the same time. So a few people were like, we can hear them really loud. And I was like, well, it's theirs stream. they hired it out. But yeah, listen, we did a few sections of proper investigating and fuck all happened. The biggest thing with 30 East Drive that people will tell you is when you ignore it, when you ignore whatever is going on there, that's when it plays up. And from our experience last week, was it last week or this week? Saturday, last week. That's exactly what happened. Now, Sean and Ryan have started sending me a couple of little bits that they found off locked off cameras, and it's interesting. There were those 2 deep thuds in between me and Ryan. And, you know, Phil, fair play to Phil, not a debunker, quite new to investigating, really. He's been out a couple of times in the past and stopped, and now he's joined the Bristol boys. He went knocking the neighbours. Like, you putting patio slabs down by any chance? Because, how? Just how in the fuck did that noise actually froze us all? And I was like, did you fucking feel that? Not so much hear it, did you feel that? Because the floor thudded and bounced with it. 2 distinct loud thuds, which was nuts. And then the whistling. It was like something was whistling at us. And I was like, oh, it's coming from there. But it's probably because the window's open. And as I walked into the room, it came from a chair that I'm looking at. And I'm like, that wasn't outside. There was no muffle to it. And even though all we had was some bangs and some whistles. That's more than a lot of people get at 30 East Drive, and I'm impressed with it. But Shauna sent me some footage, and I'm like, I know what that noise is. I know what that noise is. Yep, I can tell what that one is. What the fuck was that? We were all outside. Melissa and Jared, thank you for the membership. Appreciate you guys. Rose, how are you doing? You have to make pesto yourself. Basil, Parmigiano, pine nuts, salt and olive oil. Really weird, couldn't debunk it. I mean, we were talking about it all night, and I saw a few people in my chat. They were like, 2 bangs. It's just Carol next door with a sweeping brush. A, Carol wasn't there. B, if Carol had done it, it would have come from that side of the room and been muffled. It came from in between me and Ryan. It was the bang, Ryan dropping his guts. For once, no. It was too loud and it shook the house, and it was too loud for him. But weirdly, there was somebody on my Facebook, and they commented that they were there like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they had the same banging sound, but they had 3 of them, and it shook the house. Followed an hour later by whistling from the kitchen. So, was it paranormal? I don't know. Could it have been coming from outside? I don't know until I go through the footage. But I wasn't recording for 2 of the 3 things that happened. But I did have an audio recorder for the whistling in the room the whistling came from. Oh yeah, we absolutely felt it. It shook the floor beneath my feet. It was insane. Absolutely insane. And I'm glad I was there to experience it, you know, because as a lot of people know, I did say that I'm done with East Drive. The drive is too long. The drive is horrendous. Apart from this time, sailed up the M5. Well, sailed up the M4, the M5, skipped the M6 for the tolls and took a little detour, and that was absolutely fine. Got on the M1, all fine. I think it's stuck in traffic once. So you finally experienced it. I've had a few bits at East Drive that have been really weird at East Drive, to be fair. But yeah, that night, you know, if you watch a lot of the fake shit, 2 big thuds, some whistling, and the little bits we got later on is nothing. But to us, legitimate people, it's a lot. Jimmy with the €5. Beardo, I've forgotten what Mary loves. She loves the cock. Big throbbing.
You all right? Mary loves dick. Mary loves dick.
Cock. Babs Robinson, thank you for the 8 months. Proud to be a Beardo weirdo. We are proud to have you. Studio looks amazing. I'm pleased with my work. I'm pleased with my work, because as you all know, I'm a bit of a fucking idiot and a disaster when it comes to decorating and stuff. I did spend 40 minutes today scraping up all the paint from all over the floor that I dripped everywhere, because like a dickhead, I had the rolling tray outside and then I was walking in with the roller, just dripping paint everywhere. Babs, thank you for the 8 months. And see the teaspoon noise earlier? It was quite loud and distinct for me. It was like that was a teaspoon or keys or something. Now, one of the stories there is keys getting thrown, which I completely forgot because I had teaspoon in my head. But it's almost somebody threw a teaspoon onto a kitchen work surface. The boys were live at that time downstairs and didn't hear it. And I said it sounded like a teaspoon on a work surface, but it came from upstairs. But are there any mines or working caves? I mean, Wakefield and the whole area, Wakefield and Pontefract, are mining towns. But I don't know. I don't think there's mines under those houses. They were farmland before. Tracy Potts, thank you for the 27 months. Bab Robinson, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, your keys were hanging up. I kept losing mine. Yep, that teaspoon gate was so cool to hear it live with you all. Yeah, some people didn't hear it, but obviously I put it back on the TV when I got home, and I couldn't hear it on my TV. But then when I put it on my phone with headphones on, I was like, holy shit, that does sound like a teaspoon. Just lurking mostly. Lurk away, Mrs. Geek. So it sounded like Grandpa's keys when it happened. Strange. It was a very strange night. And listen, I'm still not prepared to say it's the home of the most violent poltergeist in the world because it hasn't thrown anything at me. But it's certainly made some fucking noise, and poltergeists are noisy ghosts. That's the translation. Did sound like a spoon or something small metal plinking. There are no mines under the Chesterfield. There we go. You're right, Beardo. I thought not. Wheels the OG, thank you for the 21 months. Yeah, the Chesterfield estate was old farmland. I had a historian reach out to me. And he was basically like, Joe, when people are saying, Wheels, thank you, my friend. Hope you're well. The historian said, that are they mistaking the black monk with a black man? Because around that area, including 30 East Drive and a couple of neighbouring houses, that farmland was owned by a black man. And there's rumours that he was killed for the farmland. And I'm like, ooh, could you send me some documentation on this? Because that's incredible if true, but I haven't heard anything back. Poltergeist? Nah. Noisy ghosts? That's what it translates into. Vixen Move, thank you for the 15 months, but violent poltergeist? No. Evening, I'm well. Awesome. So thank you so much for doing it in memberships. You're really kind. You tell them, Laura. But yeah, it was an interesting night. I had a whale of a time. I laughed all night. You know, there are certain people out there that are trying to shit on the friendship that I've got with the Bristol boys, and I'm going to expose them for everything that they are, and then I'm deleting my channel because you didn't have anything to expose them with, you fucking goober. But I hope you come back, and I hope you try again, because I've got you again. Throwing shit, kicking shit. And by association, the channels that you're always out with that maintain they're real are fake. Because you throw and kick shit, and people keep spotting you doing it. Did Jamie's Crypt is revealing the work they did in the cage soon? Yes, Mickey. Me and Mrs. Geek met with Amy's Crypt at Parameet. I've had some online conversations with them when they were in Australia before they came over, just before the Parameet. And I'm very fortunate to have been invited to the cage by Amy's Crypt shortly before it opens. I'm not going to be investigating with them. I've got nothing against them, but I don't want to use equipment and apps and all of that stuff. But I'm going to be meeting Amy's Crypt at the cage. I'm going to be going through the history and all the documents they've pulled up, where they got them from, because there was a guy that said that the history of this place is wrong, and from everything that I've seen in the meantime, or since, seems he was wrong and maybe has an axe to grind. Maybe he's just mistaken and overconfident, I don't know, but they're going to talk me through all of that. So there's going to be a portion of the video looking at the history that they've dug up, how they've got it, where they've got it, because I've seen where they've got it, but it's going to be interesting for a video. And then Amy and Jared are basically going to leave me and Mrs. Geek to it if Mrs. Geek wants to come, because she's still a bit thing about investigating on camera. But I'll be going either way. Does it make any difference that my experience has been in different locations, Germany and England? I don't think so. I wish I could dive into this more with you, but I'm not qualified enough, man. I'm a YouTube ghost hunter, investigator, and debunker. You know, there's so many things that variables that I would have to take into account before helping you. Wilder writes, send me an email, beardo.ttvlive@googlemail.com. Send me an email and I'll pass you some details for a guy called Kev Kerr, and he's fantastic. He probably won't be able to do anything, but he knows a lot of people that can help you the right way. Did you ever see the film on Easter? When the lights went out, yeah, it's a cool movie, to be fair. obviously over-exaggerates, but not to the level of the fucking Warrens and superhero powers and shit. Mark the Sarcastic Law Student, thank you for the 22 months. My like button is disintegrated with all the crap you filthy lot do with it. What? You hope Mrs. Geek goes, she's a natural on camera. Wait until you see the hot sauce challenge. Mrs. Geek was on fire in that video. I'm hoping to get that out this week. Yeah, when the lights were out, it's a good film. You know, it's low budget, independent film. I like it. And it sticks to the core principles of the story, but they ramp things up a little. And it's just a shame that they couldn't film in the original house. That's why he bought it, but it was just too small. Mark, 22 months, legend. I was sitting in the living room reading, sorting my heart problem, though. Now I have a normal heartbeat. What? You okay there, Silver Lady? We have nothing to hide and transparent, but we do have... Where the fuck was that? 3 years of receipts? Yeah, I mean... I am not speaking... At this point, fuck it. I'm not going to be cryptic about it. It's pointless. So, Parple has said that he's taken a break or possibly done with YouTube. I am not talking about him. I'm not talking about him. He's doing what's right for him, and I completely understand it, and I support that. Okay, I am not talking about Parple. But these other pricks... I love YouTube. YouTube's this, YouTube's that, YouTube's the other. Oh, I've had enough. I quit. And 2 weeks later, they're back. I love YouTube. I love YouTube. Oh, I can't get 100 subscribers. I quit. And then they come back a week later. Oh, I love YouTube. YouTube's the greatest. We need to talk. I'm done with YouTube. Because the bunker said I'm fake. Or I'm done with YouTube because it's a toxic, horrible platform. Yet your mates are showing up at people's houses and stuff. You don't give a fuck about YouTube. You don't give a fuck about your community. All you care about is you can't get monetized or can't get the views you want, so you fucking quit every 5 minutes. And you only quit every 5 minutes. G and Chris. So people feel sorry for you and watch your trash content. And after hearing about one of you running away from somebody in a fucking shop and leaving your trolley spinning, I'm shitting my pants, fucking cockheads. It's attention-seeking. It's absolutely attention-seeking, view-baiting, fucking losers. Absolute fucking losers. Anyone that does that, because they do have small followings, some of these people, but then massive creators do it. Every couple of months, I'm quitting, I'm done, we need to talk, I'm fucking finished. No, you're not. At least when I said I'm taking a break, I said I'm taking a break because I'm going on holiday. And even then, I pre-recorded videos. I could have taken the week off, but I pre-recorded videos. When I don't go live, I'm like, I'm really sorry, but I'm just burnt out. I just need a couple of days. Not... I'm so sorry. This platform has become too toxic. I'm leaving. Fucking hell. It's just great. YouTube should look at people that have put out more than 3 I Quit videos and fucking ban them. Because they're no good for the platform and they're no good for their own audiences. Fuck them people. Again, I am not talking about Parple. His lifestyle has changed. His entire... existence has changed away from the platform. I understand that, and he's never been the feel sorry for me, I quit. Feel sorry for me, I quit. He's gone out on a, you know, be positive, be happy. Fucking yes, absolutely. But these guys that sit there all fucking miserable as shit, and then get they dumb as fuck mates coming into my comment section, slating me. I've quit. Nobody'll miss you. Your content's crap. Fucking dickheads. Oh, it's pissing me off. You see massive creators doing it as well. Huge, huge creators. We need to talk. 2-hour fucking video. I'm quitting. Ah, right. So, I didn't watch your video, Colin. because I can't be asked, but I read the transcript. It's like, he's not quitting. He's just doing less content. Why put out a video titled, I'm fucking done? Because you're doing a little bit less because your other channel's taking off. Just be honest with everyone. Your ghost hunting isn't doing as well as your documentary shit. You want to put more time into that. Don't rage bait your audience. You wish Parple well? Me too. Me too. I've got time for people that are honest and they go out on a high and they go out on a, listen, I've tried this, but my real life world, my mental health, whatever. Fucking fair enough. But some of these dickheads lately, they have tried some horrendous things. They have tried to take down people. It hasn't worked, and now they're the victim. It's fucking hilarious. Didn't Sam and Colby do something like that? Yeah, and it pisses me off. Now, the other side of it, somebody that I don't particularly get on that well with, we've had some conversations, Danny Moss. Danny Moss is walking away from YouTube. He's walking away from the paranormal. Number one, it's the first time he's done it. Number two, I've seen why. There's rhyme and reason to it other than I can't get my own way. Because, I'll fucking say it on you. I've covered it in a video. As many issues of me and Danny Moss, as many issues as me and Danny Moss have had. The credit I will give Danny Moss is when he's come at me, he's come at me directly. He's rung me, he's texted me. The guy's got a mouth. I've got a mouth. We go at each other. It's fine. But it's not. We sometimes hate each other. But what I'm saying is, he's got the bollocks to come to me directly. So, he's booked on to do a talk at a paranormal convention. And he says something, and I'm not getting into it, because I'm not a political channel. He gets into immigration stuff, and we are not getting into it in our chat. But he says something about immigration, and whether you agree with him or disagree with him is besides the point. What he said was about immigration. And he got banned from a paranormal event for bringing the politics into it, and, you know, could he have put himself in some danger, or other people in danger? Fair. Except that guy Spragg did almost the exact same outburst, but in video form, about the UK now feels like a holiday camp because of immigration. It was very close in nature to what Danny Moss had said, yet they are still allowed at that convention. They are still speaking at that convention. And then when I looked into it, it's because they are sponsoring that convention. And when they booted Danny Moss off it, do you know what they brought in? Barry fucking Guy! Oh, wow. Barry Guy. And the first thing Barry Guy does is slate every other fucking paranormal convention and be like, this is the only one worth a damn. No, it's not. No, it's fucking not. How dare you take shots at smaller conventions that welcome skeptics? Twat. I'll be investigating film more in August. I have booked 0 overtime shifts and I spend time with my husband. Let's go! I will not be at that convention. I'm not going to that convention. I'll go to conventions where there's people there that I don't like. I don't care. I will absolutely go, because I can just ignore people. I'm going to be rude to people. And as long as they're not rude to me, then there's no issue. We can just ignore each other and do our own thing, you know? But that one? Fuck that one. For him to announce, I'm speaking at this convention, and it was so underhanded at Parameet and Spook and Spirits. The same day, Spooks and Spirits listed all of the UK paranormal conventions. Barry Guy is cringeworthy? Absolutely. I've got friends that are mutual friends with Barry Guy, and I've got time for them, but he is such... Can I be rude to you? Yes, I can. Suck my ass.
Dude! Bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
It's not a paranormal convention if skeptics and believers are there. I think that's the exact opposite. I think paranormal conventions need skeptics. I think paranormal conventions need debunkers. And the fact that debunkers and skeptics are now being invited to talk at these things. Kenny Biddle's getting invited in the USA. I'm getting invited in the UK. Mike from Real Evidence, I think he's turned it down because he doesn't like public speaking. Why book Barry when they could have had an award-winning Beardo? I'm sure I would be about as welcome at that convention as a fart in a lift. So the lift breaks down, the bell goes, and they're like, we'll be 2 hours. And then you go, I'm sorry, I had a madras last night. That's a welcome I would be there. Because I think I've pissed off just about everyone that's talking at it. Well, you were at Parameet, and we would all have defended you. Yeah, and there's no need of Parameet. I mean, there was a little rumbling of somebody going to kick off, but that was squashed real quick because they're friendly events, and they're friendly events that want the input of the bunkers. The girls that run FX Paranormal, they run the Priest Cottage, and they are doing this Spooks and Spirits convention. They want me and Mike at the Priest Cottage to help them with debunkings and to help them with other things, you know, making the place legitimate, you know? And Mrs. Geekage said today, Parameet is full of honest people. And this is the big, big difference. The majority of people at Parameet investigate in a way that I wouldn't. They have a belief system that I don't. But it's their beliefs, not fake. They may be fake, is there? But I don't know. I haven't looked at them yet. But that's not what it's about. It's about and when people there are like, I run this team, I've got this footage, can you take a look? And as soon as they show me the footage and it's like a spirit box, I'm like, I'm just going to shit in it, I'd rather not. And they're like, all right, fair enough. That's fantastic. Imagine going to that other one and being like, Barry, what were you doing in a swimming pool without your armbands? You silly little sausage, you could have drowned. Anne Wilkinson, thank you for the £2. Studio's looking good. Beardo and Mrs. Geek, thank you very much. Anne Wilkinson. Happy time zone, friends. I've missed everything. No Score, how you doing? You've changed your name, haven't you? F skeptics aren't invited. It's just an echo chamber. True. And the fact that conventions are opening up and, you know, Parameet didn't even ask to vet what I was going to say. They gave me full reign. Just before I went on the stage, the only thing Neil said was, mind your language, there are kids here. And I was like, oh, absolutely. I could see the kids. I wasn't planning on dropping F-bombs every 5 minutes anyway. There wasn't that type of speech. So I did my thing. I said crap and poo, and I think I said shit once. But, you know, the kids laughed when I said shit. But the award ceremony after, I swore then because I was so not expecting it. And I went, well, fuck. Maybe I changed my picture. My name's the same. Oh. That's the case, fortunately, the majority there just want truth and honesty. Yeah, I mean, there's, like, there are people that go to these conventions that believe in fairies, absolutely believe in fairies. Absolutely believe in imps, absolutely believe in ghosts, absolutely believe they can talk to ghosts. And they show me, I mean, Mrs. Geek's in the chat, she can tell you, I had so many people bring phones to me with, can you take a look at this? And I'm like, what is it? As in, what am I looking at? Who do you think it is? What do you think it is? And when they're like, I think my granddad's visiting me, I'm like, I'm not even saying a word about it. It's your granddad. I'm not going to debunk that. I'm not going to take that from you. Oh, I've got this. And oh my God. I can see exactly what's going on. But I think it's my mum. Right? It's your mum. I'm not going to take that from anyone. Jesus Christ, I'm not that mean-spirited. But then another woman was like, could you have a look at this, please? It's scaring the shit out of me. And I was like, yeah, I can tell you exactly what it is, too. That's a moth. You've got a moth in your spare room. And I can tell because, look, when I click it frame by frame, you can see the wings. Hey. They're not pulling string and editing ghosts into their footage and lying. Exactly that. It's the intent. Most of the people at Parameet are not making YouTube videos for a start. They are just going out and investigating, and that's their beliefs. And that I don't go at. Have at it. If you put that content out there as in, I believe this, that's fine. If you put your content out there and say that is 100% proof of a ghost, and it's a spirit box or a DR60, I'm going to tear that apart. It was so hot, I was drinking more and more gin just to get them down. Oh, he's Hot Wings. The Hot Wings video. Yeah. Mrs. Geek got a little bit trashed. My son and his husband are fairies. I shouldn't have read that. Womble. You can... I know it's your son and he will laugh at it, but other people on the internet are going to take that the wrong way. Can you please debunk what Claire and I saw? No, I can't. I tried while I was there. So, if anyone's wondering what Laura Lee is talking about there, hey, Catherine Lawrence, thank you for the gifted. I appreciate it. Hey, look, Rome into Rome got it. We're at Parameet. We're outside. It's dark. We're all drinking. And Laura Lee's facial expression kind of changes. And I knew she'd seen something. And then I heard Claire go, oh my God, I saw it too. I was like, right, wait, what? What did you see? And they both saw a shadow figure cross the sort of the bar area. And I'm like, there are big glass windows. Potentially, somebody just walked past the window, cast a shadow. Bob's your uncle. So I went and walked past the window and it didn't cast the same shadow. And then for the next 40 minutes, I'm just looking at all of the windows. As people are moving past all of them. It was so busy there. And that shadow didn't happen again. So I can't deny it. Just a bit like Ghosts on Trent. Did you see? I haven't seen anything from anyone for about 2 weeks. I haven't watched anything. I haven't even watched any of Mike's videos. I haven't watched anything. Terrible video. Ghosts on Trent had a terrible video. Why is it terrible? Part of the LGBT. Yeah. Listen, I'm not saying that what he said is wrong. It's obviously his son, and his son is going to have a sense of humour about stuff like that. What I'm saying is, when I read it, there are dickheads out there that will clip it and say that now I've turned into a homophobe. Because they do that shit. They've clipped loads of stuff. There's 2 different channels out there right now. Just clips of me saying horrible shit out of context. You're shit at housework. Eh? I mean, I worked in my last job before all this went full time. I worked in a factory, and he won't mind me talking about him. I worked with a guy called John, a very openly gay man. He was also the most homophobic gay man I've ever met in my life. He hated gay people. I'm like, talking to my dad, like, I thought John was gay. He's like, he is. Why does he hate gay people so much? He was like, I don't fucking know. You work it out. So, all right. It's cold. We'll never be able to explain this. Absolutely nothing happens. And they say this the whole video, and at the end, it says it's been really quiet. It's unfortunately the YouTube game of clickbait. I hate it. They hate it. Ask Ghosts on Trent. Ask them what they think of clickbait. They hate it. It's the only way they can get views is to clickbait. We all hate it, and we all have to do it. I've done it. I've done it. I did a video that I called "We Called Out a Demon," and we kind of did, because people were going to the Jumanji house. In fact, it was with Ghosts on Trent, and they didn't call theirs the same as me. But Other teams had been to this house with no reports of demon and maintained that there was a demon there throwing glass bottles. So I spent about an hour of the night shit talking a demon, like, come on, you fucker, come and get me. For a fucking demon, all you've done is chuck a bit of sandpaper. What a pussy demon. All of that sort of stuff. In the video, it's about 2 minutes worth. But then the video is called, We Called Out a Demon. I kind of did, but there's no fucking demon there. Master Frostbright, thank you for the 2 Canadian. Hello from Alberta, Canada. I did a Texas act. I'm so sorry. Beardo, I did an online demonology course a few years ago. Me too. Glasgow Ghost Hunters paid for me to do one. I'm now more qualified than Ian Lawman. Hey, Beardo, I've been watching your channel for a while. Recently, I've started my own. I just do lives and chat about stuff. Any tips for subs? You're asking the wrong guy. I don't know if that's a genuine one or somebody just trying to grab subs, but that won't do it. The best way to get subscribers is to make authentic content, be consistent with it, whether that's once a month or once a week. Be consistent with it and just be yourself. If you go and watch my first 3 or 4 videos with fucking no views on it, it's because I was trying to be a YouTuber. Those videos were shit because I was trying to be something I wasn't. As soon as I settled into the groove of being the horrible bastard that I am, my channel blew up. Yeah, but, clickbait. I hate clickbait, but I've got to do it. There are other people. Ghosts on Trend hate clickbait, but they've got to do it. And to a degree, they've got to sell their soul for a bit. Are you keeping the bookcases white or are you painting them? I bought white bookcases on purpose. I got black walls and then the white units for contrast. Contrast! Look, it looks good. Look. Fuck. It looks good. That's not staying black. That's going to be like... Look, the black contrast. You'll follow me, bitch. Why aren't you working? Oh, you stubborn bastard. This is why I turned this crap off. Oh, there we go. Black and white contrast is nice. Seeing the black rug on the floor, though, I think I need more black. Why does this not work? Work, damn you! Fuck off. The camera, not you guys. You're fine. I used to despise debunkers, thinking just let them have their fun. Since starting to follow your work, I get it now and why you do it. I appreciate it, Peter. There's so many people didn't like me when I started, or didn't like debunkers when I started. It might have overheated because it's fucking ridiculous. Oh, that rug's been out of years. It's supposed to be under my chair. Loads of people, a really haunted fan, Laney and Ben fans, the Twins. A ex-fan of the Twins is one of my moderators that has been here from day one, Jolene. She used to love the Twins. Initially, the mods are no longer here, but some of my mods were followers of Laney and Ben that hated me. And then they saw the truth for themselves. The Ouija Brothers title wasn't clickbait. It really was the craziest thing we've seen as well. I've ever seen as well. It's that house full of dolls, right? I mean, if you go into a house and it's top to bottom full of dolls, that is some crazy shit. The reason I started was because of mental health issues and anxiety. Talking helps. Hey, good for you, man. I hope you get somewhere with it. Stick with it. Think of it this way, right? YouTube has replaced TV. And TV viewers view through habit. More than anything. Habit. So if you're going live, but nobody knows when the fuck you're going live, that won't help you. So pick a day and stick to that day and stick to that time. And if you're going to change it for any reason, alert the community. But listen, I'm still convinced that my channel growth was a massive fluke. I've had a couple of videos that have done really well. Lester, thank you for the €2. I was a paid sub to Ghost Theory. True. Hey, Jolene. I liked GT, so saw they were like Santa doll was amongst evil dolls. Oh dear. Beto used to let Mindseed till you caught the ball. I liked Mindseed. I liked Ghost Theory. There are a number of channels that I've enjoyed over the years. I mean, I've seen an article get printed today. It's written anonymously. I know exactly who wrote it because they've been banging the same fucking drum for months. And it's like, where's the science in paranormal? There is none. Scientists are not looking at it. Or if they are, they're looking at acoustics, or they're looking at different methodology that doesn't really apply to ghost hunting. Why is nobody pushing for science? We're asking for it, but there's nothing. And there's no ideas for it. That's why. And then it's like, debunkers are only doing this. Debunkers are... Fucking hell. Don't write a full article saying how much you love debunkers and debunking and then do nothing but fucking slate them. Start your own fucking channel and stop whinging. And I know you watch me. And I've tried to accommodate you a couple of times, but every time you've sent me a channel to watch, they're fucking awful. You're looking at the same people all the time. Why don't you look at this channel? Because it's a carbon copy of The Boys. You look at the same channels all the time. Why don't you look like the... Because it's a carbon copy of The Twins. Oh, some people just like to fucking moan. And now I'm moaning. I saw some of it. It's not Mindseed. It's now Mindseeded. No, they've got... I'm not even getting into it. I'm not even getting into it. Because they're offshoot with the two that got booted / left. Fucking dog shit. Their true colours came out when they exploded like children over pretty much nothing. It's when they keep exploding as well. I mean, I've got a Ghost Theory fan on my Facebook commenting. She's hilarious. She'll pick an argument with one comment, and I'll fire back with whatever I can correct her on because she's a fucking moron. And then she'll leave another comment. Ghost Theory are the best channel in the world. I'm like, to you? Fine. Why have you got to pick a fight with me to shout that? There are people in this community watching me right now that probably enjoy Ghost Theory. I'm not going to shout to them. Enjoy who you want to enjoy. But she's just a fucking lunatic. Doesn't matter how many times you shout at me, Ghost Theory is still not going to know who the fuck you are. Lord Beagle, how are you doing? I just know they changed the name. Yeah, it's Tanner and Colton that were part of Mindseed, but now they're doing Haunt Media. Unless Mindseed have changed their name, maybe because Casey's not doing the paranormal anymore, is he? He's been doing top 5. Oh, I suppose they're. Let's have a look. No, he's still Mindseed TV. But he's doing top 5 stuff. Holy shit! Look at the fucking views. $67. 341k views on a top 5 video, or top 10. Yet the channel art is still exploring the unknown with all this. He's not exploring anything, is he? What a strange man. Wow, nice new studio. Appreciate it. There's a little bit more I got to do, but we're nearly there. Top 5 numbers from 1 to 5. You wouldn't believe what's at number 5. Number 5? I'm going to go back to my old haunted house. I want to check what I can actually scientifically use for proof. Go for it. Go for it. You don't enjoy fakers? People can enjoy who and what they want to enjoy. I'm not here to tell people what they can or can't enjoy. But I can say, by the way, what you're enjoying isn't true or isn't real or is elaborated or in some aspects full-on bullshit. Especially on this fine platform. The twins video saying they were robbed and wearing those ridiculous coats. See, I understand. I completely understand why people who have watched the twins pull the wool for years say they were robbed. I understand the people that were like, I don't think that's real. Because once you've been lied to once, you've been lied to a lot. I get it. I think that that was genuine. I think somebody genuinely broke into their house. Why they recorded a video and all that bollocks, I don't know. But I think it was genuine. I actually wished them well in a video about it. Have you, or would you ever sit down with the GT fellas and bury the hatchet, or are they a lost cause? No. There are many people that I have argued with over the years that I would sit down and have a coffee or a beer with, and that would be absolutely fine. There'd be no issue from me. There are, however, others that I couldn't. For example, GT, because of the way they went at my wife. That's unforgivable to me. I'm not going to make stuff up about them just to get one up on them or what have you. But I'll never ever forgive the fact that Elliot went at my wife. I'll never sit down with Dark Arts because he was caught. And that's one thing. But then the whole thing about me being a druggie and then sending his mate after me, that was fucking ridiculous. It's too much. So anyone that's like threatened to come to my home, fuck them, I'll never sit down with them. Anyone that's gone at my wife, I'll never sit down with them. Anybody that's filmed my home, cross the street if you ever fucking see me. But I'm trying to think of somebody that I've argued with or had a go at. I don't have a personal problem with a lot of them. For example, Two Ghost Girls. Two Ghost Girls doing a live the other day, like, yeah, Beardo's a dickhead. And I was like, hello. I believe I was fucking summoned and Ghost Theory were in there slating me. I was like, you're slating me for something I haven't done. Go and watch the video. And in Ghost Theory's credit, they righted that wrong. Elliot put out a post to say people are kicking off a Beardo, and for once, he hasn't done anything wrong. It was a good video. And the honest part of me will say that, because that's honestly what happened. Am I going to like be buddy old chums with them now? Absolutely not. But I've argued with countless people. And yeah, I'll sit down and have a beer or a coffee with them and talk things over. As long as it hasn't got to a point where I'm doxxed or threatened. Anyone that doxxed or threatens me, fuck them. Fuck them. Proving Demon. See, that guy's doxed me, and there's been far too much things gone on with me and him. Wait, no. Absolutely not. Because there's just too much, you know? I'm not trying to start something new. The guy has just had a child. He's just got married. His life is hopefully turning in a much better direction. Should I mention those two from Spectral? Probably not. Probably not. Because I'm already struggling to not say things that'll get me in trouble, you know? Because there are certain people who've done certain things that you really should avoid me like the plague in public. That was a good argument. I'll argue with anyone. I will argue with anyone. But it stops at the content. It's when people go at me, that's fine. but then they go with my wife. And for a long time, it's because they knew my wife was the chink in my armor. And initially, I was like, fuck, I've shown my weakness there, now they're having a go. But what I actually did was prove to the world how much I fucking love my wife. And then 2, how hard I clap back when you go with my wife. I don't want to fall out and argue with people, but I sure as shit will not back down. So no, the people that have done personal shit to me, I will never give them the time of day in person. If they leave me alone, for the most part, I leave them alone until they do something stupid in a video, because I'll not hide from them. Fuck them. There are other people, yeah, I'd have a coffee or a beer with them and shoot the shit. I've done it. I mean, I brought out a video with Bad Cat Paranormal was in there, and I did an investigation with her. Settled the dust. Aaron from Broken Capital. I've had issues with him. I've done an investigation with him. As long as it didn't get personal, all good. We can all learn, we can all move on, because I'm learning. I'm learning as much as everyone else. There's a fluff on my microphone. Sorry, squirrel. We're all learning. I'm certainly still learning. Most Haunted in the Manchester Mansion was funny. They threw they threw everything in that video. Thanks for answering. That makes absolute sense. Sorry that happened to you. I don't avoid answers to questions. People ask. At the end of the day, I wouldn't do what I do if I worried about questions and answers. Tony Spira, I don't like the man. I don't like what he stands for or who he... But he's never done anything personal to me. So if Tony Spira bumped into me in the street and was like, do you want to have a coffee and a chat? I could do that. And then I could tell him why he's such a fucking moron. But he hasn't gone personal. There are many, many people that I have argued with that I will sit down and have a discussion with. But if it's got personal, if they've come after my wife, if they've threatened to come to my address or dox me, then fuck them. Kalani, I mean, yeah, I did a video on Kalani and Kelsey Davis. Me and Kalani met up, had some food, and spent about 5 hours just chatting shit. He still texts me now and again. Yasko, same thing. Colin, until I really got pissed off at him. A lot of the guys that I have debunked don't mind me. They don't mind what I do. They just wish I did it a bit less. But I'm me, and some of these people understand it. Yasko was in last week's live stream. I appreciate that, you know. I said to him, if you're ever in the UK, I would sit down and have a coffee or a beer with you, and I would. Would I go on a ghost hunt with Yasko? Abso-fucking-lutely. Because he's got the for entertainment purposes and all of that stuff. So I could do that with him because I want the fucking laugh. I would be like, Yasko, just go fucking ham, but make sure this says Beardo was in on this, and then we do that. I could do that with him. If he wanted to do a legitimate ghost hunt after years of fakery, then I'm probably not down for that. I think if I sat down to the spirit, I might have to restrain myself from committing a crime. He gives me bad vibes, but he's never got personal with me. Big difference. DD, thank you for the gifted membership. Appreciate you. So, no, I mean, there's very few of the people that I've argued with that live rent-free in my head. There are 2 or 3 that I genuinely worry about my reaction if I bumped into them in person, because dickheads, you know? My family's off limit. My house is off limit. Call me fat, I don't give a fuck. Mention my wife? No. Beardo and Yasko would be hilarious. I think it would be, because he'd let me do what I want. I mean, you guys probably don't know about this, but at one point I was going to work with Carl from Dark Arts. Because me and Carl from Dark Arts have been friends longer than I've had a channel. Not friends, but we knew each other online somehow. I'm guessing a festival or something years ago. And he was like, oh yeah, my content's not doing so well. And I was like, how about we go out, you do your thing, I do my thing, and I roll the fuck out of you. And he was like, oh, but I don't fake. I was like, you do? And he was like, oh, it could be fun though, because I could prove to you that I don't fake. I was like, well, but you do. And it was a bit of a fun back and forth in private. And then when I did debunk him, he's like, he's a bullying, horrible, toxic, fucking rah, 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 rah. I said, shut up, you idiot. And bizarrely, really bizarrely, the other week, he put out a rant on Facebook defending me. Where he was like, when other content creators that have been debunked are turning up at debunkers' properties, that's banger of order, you need a fucking slap. And I was like, hang on. I was told you were coming to my property. What? It is what it is. Would you drink a beer with Lee, Vlad, Lilith, and the... Do you know what? Yeah. Fuck it, yeah. If Lee... I've said this from day one. If Lee invited me around for a cuppa, I would absolutely do it. Because an hour later, I'd be like, where's the fucking banging, Lee? Where are they? And let's be fair, when certain dramas kicked off earlier this year, Lee reached out and was like, nothing to do with me. I did not say that. And I respect that. He respected my family enough to reach out and say, to put your family at ease, I want nothing to do with it. Hello, Casty me. Casty me. You can do what you want. He gets the blame for everything. Mum's giving me a sick note for the rest of the week. In fact, say to your mum when she writes that sick note, she puts from Laura, Cassidy's mum, and then underneath that, Beardo gets scared. Cassidy, this is for you.
Tell me why he ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
Joe, looking at that background with all the boxes stuck to the wall, it looks much better, doesn't it? But yeah, I'd pop round Lee's for a cuppa. It'd be fucking hilarious, right? Yeah. I probably would. I mean, I still don't like what he does. It's grief leeching, you know? People who have lost people think they can talk to the fucking dead because of him. But I would like... Come on, man, I've just eaten. Hey, if I fucking jiggled in that apron now, I'd look a lot fucking better. What benefit? Everyone who eats the Backstreet Boys clipping so much be it. Yes, please, Mrs. Geek. So much weight Beardo has lost. Before I went live, I didn't have a shirt on because I'm just sweating. And I was sat here and I was like, fucking hell. The difference. Obviously, I went out with Dean last night, the first time in about a year and a half, and Dean was like, holy shit. The difference in you. Like, I've got, especially just after I eat, my stomach just swells. But fuck it, I'm proud of it. Look at this shit. Look at it. There's fucking... What's that? I used to stand up and look like I was fucking pregnant. Please do the truffle shuffle when you come off stream later. I love it. Anything for you, wifey? I'm going to have a shower first, though, because Jesus, am I hot. John Tennant, thank you for the gifted membership. Those be abs, my good man. They're not abs. It's not abs, they're squishy. I do have a belly button tattoo. It's a corn tattoo. It says, life is peachy. But obviously, when I sit down, it's a very different story, because, look, there's still... And I got side boobage, but it's not... I mean, this, I haven't been able to wear this for... Well, Phil, you remember I wore this fishing with you. It was fucking painted on. It's my old Twitch shirt. This thing's fucking 8 years old. But I spent ages not being happy with my weight loss. I spent ages not seeing the fucking difference. And then this last 2 or 3 weeks, I've become incredibly proud of what I've done instead of embarrassed that I was that big. Like when I went to East Drive, the Bristol boys were like, "Fucking hell, you've lost a fair bit of timber." I was like, "Yeah, I can see it now." Like I haven't walked for a week, but Mrs. Geek's like, "You don't have to because you've been lifting units and smashing up units and then putting units together and putting them back in and painting, painting the fucking ceiling for 3 days, doing this for 3 days, trying to reach the fucking ceiling. It's all burning calories and stuff." And there's a massive difference in you. Remember I said about the calves? That's on camera. I can't remember how it happened, but I did something and Dean went, "Fucking hell, look at your calves." It's like, what? He was like, "They're rock hard." I was like, "Yeah, I walk a lot." But my calves have gone from a really fat 19 inches to 16 inches. I come in. Thank you. Check it out. Look at it. Look at that. Fucking muscle. Somebody will say I'm flexing, and do you know what? Yeah, I flex my legs. Because I've worked bastard hard for it. Oh, yeah, it was the odd socks, and then you noticed my calf muscles were on a bulge. Even when I worked out all the time, I didn't lose weight. Beardo, you look great for it as well. Respect to you. I mean, we say that. Now, I don't know if any of you guys watched the Bristol Paranormal Hunters live stream. They've got a third member now called Phil. And I was utterly shocked that Phil is 57 years of age. 57 years of age, and he's like, fucking that. He's fucking massive. I bless him, he's only this tall. But I was like, holy shit, 57. The guy trains like a fucking machine. And then he's like, I've got to go to the car for a minute. Every 2 hours, he's out in the car and he gets a scoop of protein shake, throws it in his mouth, a swig of water, and then swallows it. I'm like, that's supposed to go in like a pint, innit? And he's like, yeah, just absorb it quicker, innit? He's like, 6 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and he's just sat in the chair in the living room opposite me, smiling. I went, all right, Phil. He's like, yeah, I'm already awake now. I've got to go train. I've got to go train. And he's a short Griff. I mean, Griff's got a little bit of a belly on him. This guy doesn't. There's no fat on him. Phil's a pit bull. He's incredible. DD, I haven't weighed this week, but I was 18 stone 10 in February. And 2 weeks ago, I was 16 stone 7. So I've lost a lot. I mean, to the point where, like, my suit for Parameet didn't fit that I had for a funeral in February. What did I put a pair of shorts on the other day that I've never... I wore them, and they were too tight. I had them on the other day. I mean, I did wear this... I did wear this camping with Phil last year, but it was glued to me, and now there's... Oh! I just flashed! There was a nip slip! I thought you get banned for that on YouTube. You can't. It's only Twitch. But yeah, I don't know how many pounds and stuff that is, but I've lost over 2 stone in 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. Holly, 7th Heaven, thank you for the 1 month membership. Appreciate you. Beto, of course, missed the comment. I'm fucking scared to look if you've written it. Hacker? Are you saying I've hacked my weight? Wardrobe malfunction. This is the thing with my cut-off tops now. Because they're a bit baggy. I had for 6'2" men's weight is around 14. Sad, innit? My ideal weight is 13 stone. Could you imagine me 3 stone lighter than I am now? Well, hello, little nipple. Most of you are not going to get that. I'm sorry, that was a private joke. That when Mrs. Geek's like getting changed for work or whatever, if I see a titty, specifically a nipple, I'll go, well, hello, little nipple. And she's just done it in the chat. Camp, yeah, Phil, we need to do camping again before the weather changes. How tall am I? 5'11". I used to be 6 foot, but I ain't anymore. My partner walks around shirtless on my stream. Fair. I mean, I wish I was confident enough to stream shirtless, but no, I've still got titties. I'd put her in a super chat. Fucking write it out, Megan. No. Type it out so I can read it. Come on, you're holding up the stream, Megan. This better be fucking important. Sorry, you got to go and get ready for work. Carry on. I hope work goes as fast as it can for you. I'm nosing a minute, Carry on. I'm trying to see your profile picture because I think... Were you at Parameet? That profile picture looks familiar. It's a cartoon, but I think I met you at Parameet. Might be wrong. 2 stone is 28 pounds. So yeah, I've lost 28 pounds and some change. Five foot 5 and nearly 13 stone. I mean, I remember hitting 15 stone and thinking that I'd got big. I was nearly 19. Fucking hell. Thank you, Bjorn. My chat isn't working on this monitor. Nice new studio. Hey, Holly's Haven, thank you for the $5. Hope you're well. I appreciate the $5. I appreciate the kind words of the studio. You weren't at Parameet. Your cartoon profile picture looks exactly like somebody I met at Parameet. Exactly. £14 in a stone. All right, there we go then. 28 and some change. Rounded up to £30 is probably over that. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's about £30 in 6 months. But it's not just... I was talking about this with the Bristol boys at 30 East Drive, that it's not just the weight that's changed for me. Like, you've all remember the red marks I had there for ages, and that's gone. The psoriasis on my legs has gone. My scalp, I got one little lump there, and I got a couple on the back of my neck there. But my psoriasis has cleared up. My... sort of the red things there have cleared up. The bags under my eyes, and I mean, I've still got bags because my sleep is shit, but it's nowhere near as bad. I just genuinely feel better. I didn't this morning because after all this painting and investing, I couldn't fucking walk this morning with my back. Just love the bones you both. Chat wouldn't be the same without you. Our Silver Lady has certainly become a personality in the community. Weigh yourself and what you've lost in tins of bottles of juice, what you've lost, put back into a backpack, 2 bags, and go for a walk with that. That will show you. True. Fuck me, if I put £30 into a backpack and went walking. Yeah. Hey, Mama Geek, what the... Sleeping. Chat. Mama Geek, last night, I went out investigating, so I couldn't do it. But I saw a little message in the family chat saying, can anyone come to the local and pick us up. Apparently, my daughter had to carry her grandmother last night. On a school night. My daughter is in her 20s. Sorry, got to go get... My chat is absolutely broke on this. Oh, it was absolutely broke. When I avoid wheat products, I have no problems with my psoriasis. Thing is, obviously I was having tests and the doctors thought I had celiac, and I don't. But I was avoiding wheat in the build-up to going to the doctors, and then when I went to the doctors, I had to get wheat and then take medication to see what my bloods did. And I didn't have celiac, but I noticed less bloating without wheat. I still eat it, but I eat brown pasta, brown rice. And that seems to have made a difference. It's so hot when Vito farts, you don't know if he sharted or blew sweat off his chocolate starfit. Fucking hell, Megan. But that was actually worth the wait. Babs Robinson with the fucking blew it off. My chocolate starfish, you cheeky bitch. Babs Robinson, thank you for the £10. Beardo, what you've achieved with all hard work is blooming fantastic. I appreciate it, thank you. I've lost £60 in 6 months doing a workout. Holy shit, Bjorn. Fuck, £60. I mean, I could have lost more if I... Like, the weight training. I've got no desire to do it. I do it when I remember, but I can't get the habit of it, whereas walking has become a habit to the point where I've been so busy this week, I haven't been walking, and I've been a miserable prick because I haven't been walking. And I've got my wife like, but you're actually doing stuff. You've been walking back and forth for fucking 12 hours, and then you've been streaming at, what do you call it? With the fucking roller. Rolling on the ceiling and the walls and carrying stuff. Because I couldn't empty the room to decorate it. So I had to shift everything to one side, paint half of it, and then shift everything to the other side, and then back again. Because the paint kept drying fucking funny. When I stopped eating so much sugar because of a condition, it was my psoriasis. I haven't had sugar for years. I don't have sugar in coffee. I think the biggest dietary change was I stopped the beige food. You know, mums go to Iceland. When Mrs. Geek is working, I used to eat shit. I'd go in the freezer, grab an Iceland pizza and a fucking family bag of chips. I just eat the entire thing to myself, whereas now it's fresh meat and vegetables. And I'll be honest, as much as I like pizza, fresh food tastes better. We did the other night, Miss Geek was all right, you're going on an investigation, it's our only night off together, and I really fancy pizza. We're ordering Domino's. And I was like, ooh. Now, when we were eating Domino's, whenever I felt like it, sometimes Miss Geek go to work, and I'm like, oh, can't be asked to cook after stream, I'm just going to order a pizza. And because I haven't had a pizza for so long, that when it got here, it was fucking glorious. Now, I used to order the big Domino's pizza and a side of chicken strippers, and I would eat the entire thing in one sitting. And it wouldn't last very long. And we ordered it the other night, and I struggled to eat half of my pizza, and I had no sides. But I was so, like... It was so much better because it was a rare treat. But then I had round 2 of the rare treat because I still had half left, so I ate the other half of it before I went to East Drive. But, you know, what I used to eat in a night, I ate less than that in the course of 2 days. And then I got to East Drive and I did have a mixed grill in the pub. And it was fucking beautiful. Domino, oh. The mixed grill we had, I've always gone to this pub. I've gone there with Lee, I've gone there with other teams. It's just on the outskirts of the Chequersfield estate. And it's like one of those dog-friendly pubs. There's dogs everywhere. And I fucking love dogs. And I always ask, is it friendly? And they're like, yeah, of course it is. Do you mind if I pet? Of course you can. So I'd said to the boys, this is where I meet everyone else. Do you want to meet there? And we can have some food because otherwise it's a really long night. And then on the way around, there's a spa on the corner. I know that estate like the back of my hand now. We got in there. Sean's humour completely went over the head of the bar lady. He was trying to joke with her, and I think she thought he was just being horrible and obnoxious. And he was like, I am joking. I am joking. I was like, love, ignore the accent. He is joking. She just looked so put out by everything Sean said that it was fucking hilarious. But the meat was nice. The sausage was nice. Like, it wasn't cheap crap. But the peppercorn sauce that came with it, it is probably the best peppercorn sauce I have ever had in my life. I think there was like red wine or something in there just to give it that. Oh, it was fucking good. It was really good. Wish I could afford Wegovy. I'm super healthy, can't afford to lose weight. We cook from all fresh, did massive burgers. Like, see, fresh burgers. Mrs. Geek does it with like the 5% fat minced beef. Like, I don't have bread rolls with mine anymore, so I'll have the 5% fat burgers that Mrs. Geek has made, and I'll wrap them in a lettuce leaf and put my cheese and onion in there, because you need a certain amount of fats as well. Even though I tried avoiding fat, and it was fucking awful. Any fans of Greek yogurt in the chat? Oh, sorry, America yogurt. Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is nice, but it's got fat in it. So I was ordering the low-fat Greek yogurt, but the low-fat Greek yogurt has got more calories than full-fat Greek yogurt, and it looks like a sperm sample. It's fucking watery, runny, with little... it's fucking rancid. Full-fat stuff is nice and thick, and I could have the same bowl of granola and blueberries with the no-fat one and be hungry half an hour later. I have the full-fat one, I'm done until tea time, because I only eat 2 meals a day now, where I used to eat 4. I can't keep food down apart from ice cream, chips, and salad. I mean, salad's good for you. Mickey, a lot of people are telling me to try chia seeds. Greek yogurt. Fucking Americans. Greek yogurt with a little honey. See, I've put honey in coffee now and again, just because I wouldn't say my diet's restrictive, but I'm getting sick of just water and black coffee. But I've started, like tonight, I've had 2 rum and cokes. I've started to introduce little bits, because I know I can just walk a little further the next day. So it's that balance, because if I'm just completely strict, I'll give up again. When I ate dairy, I ate Greek yogurt all the time. Greek yogurt's fucking outstanding, but the diet stuff is shit. I have toast in the afternoonish. I only eat 1 meal a day. See, now and again, Mrs. Geek's forever telling me off because I keep forgetting to eat, especially when I was doing this. I kept forgetting to eat, and she was like, you need to eat to burn calories, because eating and digesting actually burns calories. And she's like, your sleep has been shit this week because you're not eating enough. You have to eat enough calories for your body to shut down and get a proper sleep. You have to eat enough calories to burn calories. And I got a little bit silly with it for a little while, where I was like, I've only lost a pound this week. I ain't gonna fucking eat. And I can see how people fall into the traps of eating disorders. I'm not saying I was anywhere near that level, but it rung a little bell, like, this is how people stop eating, is doing stupid shit like that. But I do my fasting, and I walk fasted. But I've stopped doing 13 hours and then the walk. I fast for 15 hours, but I do the walk whenever I get up. So if it's 12 or 13 or 10 hours, doesn't matter. I'll do that walk, but I will still fast for the 15 hours. And that seems to be working for me. Don't eat Taco Bell. See, Taco Bell is fucking rare in the UK. The amount of people that moan about it, I'm never going to eat it. I'm down to 1 meal a day, but I won't operate on my 2 hernias until I lose weight. And the weight is hernia. You can make all sorts of chia pudding. Just don't go all in when your regular diet is low fiber. You sit in the toilet forever. Beans. Do you know what? I make a lot of stuff with minced beef and black beans, because black beans is fucking... I like black beans. Good evening, Fiona Johnston. How are you doing? Hope you're both well. You've been lurking in the background. Well, like this. I hope that was as creepy as I meant it to be. Like, I'm fucking drenched in sweat. This is ridiculous. Look at me! Fucking glistening like O.J. Simpson on fucking trial day. We have to be careful eating produce here now. Explosive diarrhea is... Why, what's up with the produce in America? Is there an issue there? There's been a lot of people getting the explosive diarrhea. Really? I've had disorder eating... I'm very sorry. Before I even mentioned eating disorder, I should probably say trigger warning or something. I'm very sorry. I said it without thinking. I'm very, very sorry. You bet my shit stink. No. Since changing my diet and my food, I mean, I do protein shakes and stuff, but no, my toileting is regular now. It doesn't stink anymore unless I drink. Tainted produce. Oh no. The parasite that's affected 35 or so states. Jesus, that's fucking scary, man. Don't want to pay for Manjaro, but I will have to pay, and I don't like the side effects. I don't know what to do. There's people in this community that are doing Manjaro, and they've done incredibly well with it. I will never take anything from anyone. I personally, for me, I don't think I was big enough. I don't think I was big enough for Manjaro. I was probably on the cusp of it. But that shit came from nowhere, man. And I'm like, do I really want to be injecting myself with something I don't know what the fuck is in it? Because what's the long-term effects going to be? But, it's changed some people's lives that are in this community. They can do things and go places they couldn't before. So I'm not slating it or them by any stretch. The water table is contaminated with infected feces. Oh, fuck. Cyclospora parasite outbreak reported in multiple states. Oh, that's fucking scary. You've lost over 70 pounds. Hey, fair play to you, Megan. From what I read, only heat makes it safe, but who wants hot veggie? You eat your vegetables cold? Do you take your vegetables, you boil them or steam them, you put them on your plate, steaming hot, and nom 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 nom. Why the fuck you all eating your fucking veggies cold? Did I yawl again? I did. I yawned again, didn't I? I did. I said fuck. I said yawl. Carrots, broccoli, lettuce. Carrots, you eat hot. Broccoli, you eat hot. Lettuce, cold. That's salad. I don't eat a hot salad. Nobody puts broccoli in salad. Who the fuck puts... Who puts broccoli in salad? I'm fucking mortified. You do. Is that a thing? Broccoli is lush cold. Really? Shut up! Sorry, somebody outside the house just shouted at me for shouting at you, and I shouted back at him. Lots of people. That's an American thing, right? Megan, I did not toss no salad. I know exactly what that reference is. Shut the fuck up. Try making a broccoli salad. It's delicious. Hey, I love broccoli. I've never had it cold, though. That's got to be a stateside thing. Lots of veggies a taste. Do you know what? I spent years not liking carrots. But I actually like raw carrot. Can't eat anything with garlic. Oh, I love garlic. I'm going to put broccoli in salads. That sounds nice. Now I've got over the initial shock of, oh, cold broccoli. Have you ever dipped cold veggie? I've dipped salad in dip. You know, like fucking celery. I don't even like celery, but I like the dip. But it's all really bad for you, so don't eat none of that shit. Celery's fucking... Oh, see, ranch. I fucking love ranch dressing. And I fucking adore. Absolutely adore. Fuck, it's gone. I've brain farted. The stuff you put on chicken. There's a sauce for chicken. Kind of spicy. Fuck, it's gone. I put it in everything. I've even put it with beef. What's it called? Oh my God. It's gone. Dip in No, not barbecue. I love buffalo, but that's not what I'm thinking. Shit, me and the daughter put it in everything. It's not buffalo, but I love buffalo sauce. It's, oh no. Oh, fuck, peri. I like Frank's, but no, it's a herb or a spice. And I'll put it in mayonnaise for the daughter, or I'll Chipotle. Chipotle is fucking god tier food. I fucking adore Chipotle and ranch dressing. I know that makes me American as fuck, but I love both of those things. Cayenne sauce I have, buffalo sauce I have, sriracha I have. All good stuff. Well, we kind of make our own to a degree now. But Chipotle, like, I cook everything in the air fryer. So I'll have my chicken breast, I'll butterfly it. There'll be a little bit of olive oil, and then Chipotle. Flip it over, olive oil, Chipotle. And then I'll have Chipotle and mayo on the side. Ooh, it's good shit. I fucking adore it. It's my favourite thing. I'd never even had it until this year. Didn't even know what Chipotle was. Ranch, ew. I love ranch. Has to have a bit more spice than mayo, but yes, the Chipotle. Buy Chipotle powder. You can buy it in Tesco and Asda and shit. Literally. Chuck a bit of it in your mayonnaise. Stir it around till it is all... Oh, it's fucking beautiful. Beautiful. The Rock called you Chipotle. That's jabroni. How you doing, Jerry? I'm definitely making bacon wrapped asparagus with brown sugar sauce. Chicken and asparagus. Bacon and asparagus wraps. Beautiful. Casimir enjoying omelettes made in the air fryer. The unofficial American y'all. Do you know, I don't know. See, I really game with Americans anymore, so I don't know why the y'all is sticking around. I don't know if it's because I still watched way too much Tim the Tap Man. It may be. I've gone over by 4 minutes. I'm very, very sorry, ladies and gentlemen. So, tonight, let's have a look. I know Sandra's got a live. Right, if you want to watch a live stream, Sandra BPH UK has got that going on. I'll pin that. If you want to watch a video, I'm just looking. I don't think anyone's got anything new that I've watched, to be fair. I did watch the Side-Eye Guy, Paranormal Nightmare 1 of Silence Critics. That was pretty decent. Yeah. Right, there's the link there. Ah, the joke book. You'll be proud of me, especially CRL, who knows how disorganized and lazy I am. I have a box. This box is my to-do box. So it's got all the packages that I've been sent, but it's also got the stuff I need for stream to hand. What do you call it when a group of apes start a company? Monkey business. Apes and monkeys are different species, to be fair. I'm not leaving on that. What did the caretaker say when he jumped out of the supply cupboard? Supplies! That was much better. Much love to you all. Beardo out.
When you feel like coming down, a bit of guns around to need a roar. Roar. Can I get a roar? Roar. Dressed up like a T-Rex with that perfect strut. All the people in the chat's just going nuts. You need a roar. Can I get a roar? If you're not feeling well, it's a nice surprise to get her off a bit. Don't whenever he's live with the tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mrs. Geek, why didn't you hide the book? Now, I'm not just saying this to be a dick, but Mrs. Geek will tell you that I did almost all of this on my own. She helped. I did this, and I'm very proud of myself for doing it. Fuckers.